Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Night Dazed here, and I'm here with Elliot and Amanda, who is joining us today to talk about the new FNAF trailer. And yes, this time I can actually say trailer because it's not a teaser image.
Yeah, now you can say trailer.
Yay, trailer!
But in case anyone that's been living under a rock doesn't know, yes, on
In case you've been living under a Dwayne Johnson lately.
Scott Cawthon has released the official first trailer for the Sister Location. Gosh, this video looks so good, and I am hyped and waiting for it.
It's spoopy.
Yes, Amanda, it is spoopy.
It's spoopy.
It's very spoopy.
It's spoopy. Too spoopy for me.
But we're here to talk about the little details that have caught our eyes, and we're about to give you guys opinions and theories about everything that we've seen within this trailer. The first... Amanda can't hold her excitement.
That first one was me.
That was Elliot first.
That was you?
Yeah, that was Elliot first.
I'm sorry.
That was Elliot first, then I joined in.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, how about we talk about the new characters? Gosh, these animatronics got an update. They're nothing. Well, okay, they're a little bit like the toy versions, but they look a lot cleaner compared to them.
And shinier.
Yeah. Like they went to a car wash.
Honestly look like something from the Terminator or something. I think I just said Terminator or
okay.
Terminator.
The Herminator.
It sounded right to me. It sounded like you said Terminator.
We'll find out in the recording. So, what are your guys' first thoughts on the new animatronics?
Well, when I watched it, first off, I was creeped out, and by the end of the video, I'm like, I wasn't afraid of clowns, but now I feel Elliot's pain.
Thank you.
Cause that clown baby is pretty creepy. I woke up this morning. I saw it through I think her name was Nega Duck 9, and it was Nega, not the other word. I now understand what Johnny means by that. I don't like that other word. I'm just saying that now. Okay, but yeah, she posted a journal that showed it, and I watched it. And again, I will say it was in the morning. I had to be quiet because my dad was asleep. I watched it and I forgot to breathe. I was like, oh my god. And then I couldn't stop rewatching it for some bizarre reason.
I couldn't stop watching it either.
I've watched that trailer literally more than 50 times. I'm sure my YouTube is like, you gotta watch it again. This is what we know you want to watch.
And then it's like, okay, we get it. You want to see this happen. Go away.
Yeah. We get it. You're hyped. Go away.
And like, friggin', I'm like waking up and I see a message from you and like from you, Days, and I'm like, there's a trailer?
Yeah.
Because originally I wanted to get Elliot and myself and Kaiser to do a live reaction to the video, but Kaiser is the one who actually showed me, so I was like, alright, well maybe me and Elliot can watch it. He's still asleep, and when he sent it to me, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, mind you, and I'm texting Elliot hoping he's awake, but his Facebook says he's up, so I'm just like, wake up, poke, wake up, damn you, pizza Lunchable, obelisk the titty twister, wake the fuck up. And so I just decided to watch it because the temptations were it was too much. I had to just give it a look, and now we're here.
Yes, we're still here.
Alive and well, hopefully, until the game comes out
next week.
Or unless Chica goes unless Chica comes up and surprise motherfuckers me like she did.
Or Elliot, it's like your brother says, it's probably gonna come out tomorrow, for all we know.
Yeah, no. They say that because of the merchandise, he might stick to the thing, but me and Elliot are like, that's bullshit.
To be honest, when I saw this, it really did look alive. I love the fact that these animatronics, or at least the trailer for how it looks, gosh, Scott put a lot of effort into this. If you compare it to like all 5 trailers, you just see the progression, and it looks so clean. It looks real. It looks like something, it was going to be a movie or something like that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that is the movie.
No, and it's even funny you say that because I have the video up, and by looking at, they do have like a brief moment where they're showing like clips from all the games, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it is kind of, it's like you see like it's like a timeline. Like, look, this game, and then this game, I started improving. Am I like, did I improve yet, guys? Does it look better?
Are you
Does
proud
it look better?
of me now? Is this what you all wanted?
Well, going off from like seeing the animatronics develop within the past year, almost about to be 2 years now, it would be really surprising if. Well, actually, it wouldn't be surprising. It'd be really cool if he released it on the exact same day the first game actually came out. That would be interesting.
That would actually.
Like, kind of like, oh, hey guys, this game, my FNAF series started off on this day. Now, the sister location starts on the exact same day, so we can have a double anniversary now.
And it could have been like, I don't know, and that day could have been like a couple days ago.
On that day, we were all reminded, the grim reminder of the FNAF series.
Except I like the FNAF series, even if the game scared the shit out of me.
Now,
It was hilarious.
now going on.
We'll get to that
Yes.
later.
But going on after the animatronics, let's talk a little bit about the scenery that we saw. With just a little bit of the gameplay footage just shown, you can see in like the little corners after it like fades from dark to light that you see these little BBs, balloon boys. I don't really know what they are, but they are sitting in front of your office.
Keychains?
I have a feeling keychains.
I don't know. I mean, hell, in Hot Topic, they got like FNAF keychains. I don't see why not.
Oh my god. Well, we're all sitting with our FNAF
Or-
franchise. Scott, we're
Yeah.
plugging you into this, I hope you know.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, my buying plushie and everything. And, no, I have the picture up right now. One looks somewhat like a bobblehead or something you would put on your car. And one honestly makes me think of an air freshener. Like he's hung like an ornament.
Balloon Boy, the air freshener. What does that smell like? What does it smell like? Rubber latex from a balloon.
Now, it could be weird too, but it could also be like a noose around his neck just to make things a little bit creepier. I don't know.
Well, because maybe... I'm sure Elliot would be fine by that.
Very
But
much so, yes.
but I've noticed that the one that's sitting on the desk has a wand, so he's a magician. And then the other one that's being hung, that one looks kind of like BB, actually.
Yeah.
That
it does.
know, that could be JJ. Like, that looks a little bit like her. It's got kind of the color scheme to it a little bit, or it looks identical to her, something like that.
There's also something else.
Please ignore that.
Actually, before you start, Elliot, what if this is like how BB and JJ started? This is where they came from. That would explain why we didn't get so much backstory on them from the other games and why they just magically appeared.
The sister location.
Yeah, exactly.
I have something for that, but I want to save that for a little bit later. But
Okay.
there's also one more thing. There's 3 monitors, like huge monitors in that room.
Oh, yeah, wow, I just noticed that. Oh my god, he's right, because I have the
There's
video up again. And thank God for frame by frame.
There's 3 monitors and there's a giant fan above you.
We have our fan.
Yeah.
We have our fan.
He's the biggest fan.
It's like the fan. This is the fan mega evolved.
Damn it. Matt Pat's not gonna like that.
I don't care for Matt Pat. Just saying that now. I already got enough hate on the internet.
Oh.
Fuck it.
And the other thing is that we actually get some movement. Like after it goes to from that one office to the next scene, you're in the vents and you're actually moving.
Are you sure it's really us, or what if it's a camera showing that someone's moving?
I kind of thought of that too. Like, what if that is just like a cutscene for like the animatronics, I guess, from their point of view. But, you gotta think. Scott has to like up his game from the last game because 4 was scary as hell because you had very little movement.
Yeah.
You can only use hearing. as your advantage. So what if he actually put a little bit more movement into this game, that you have to move from room to room or something like that?
That's what I'm thinking.
It is funny because when I did see the initial gameplay of FNAF 4, I was like, we can move somewhat, we can move to that door, and then that door, and then it came to a point where it's like, oh my god, stop looking at that floor.
We can move to the door on the left, on the right, to our closet, and behind us.
Hey, look, we can drag our face on the floor.
Because that's the way to run these days.
Well, no, it's actually like sometimes we do it. We sometimes don't realize it, but we actually do at times walk or run with our face looking down at the floor.
That's true.
I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
I sometimes like to run like Sonic the Hedgehog. It looks cool in my head. But
Oh, you're that one kid in high school that watches too much anime.
Yeah.
Damn it, TV remote.
Or technically video games, but whatever.
Well,
Oh my god.
Well, since we moved from BB and to the vent, and now we're getting to the animatronics and the better detail, why don't we talk into one that's particularly interesting to me? Fun Time Freddy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
his Bonnie plushie.
Yes, I know. Franny confirmed.
Franny.
No, I'm kidding.
Because when I first saw that, I didn't really notice Bonnie at first, but when you get a little bit closer, that's when I actually saw him. And then it reminded me the one animatronic from Showbiz Pizza. There we go. And it's just like that animatronic. I'll put like a side-by-side comparison so you guys can see. But I kind of thought that maybe Scott got some inspiration from that guy as well, or maybe just from other animatronics. I found it really interesting that we have humans portraying the roles, as if animatronics aren't creepy enough as it is. Now we've got humans to add on to it. But now we've got a Freddy Fazbear with a puppet.
Yay!
There's a common word that's being used throughout this trailer. Don't hold it against us. And at the very end we hear, you don't know what we've been through. Now,
Oh boy.
I've got a theory about this. Now, let's just say that the animatronics themselves did get destroyed by the Purple Man. And you see this in the minigame trailers, when he's destroying them and then their souls get released. However, that doesn't really make me feel like that's the case. What if that did actually happen and that's how FNAF 3 finished, because of the fire during the end after you beat Night 6? But how about this though? Springtrap is still there, especially in the last newspaper article when you lighten up the image.
Yeah.
But with that, what if the puppet still survived? Because as you can see during some gameplay, you see that the puppet isn't burned when he's standing above water in one of the rooms. But when he does, the Phantom Marionette appears. But that's kind of confusing. How does that work out? What if the puppet didn't actually die? My theory about this is that, what if Baby is the marionette? Now, hear me out. I understand this may be a little confusing, but I'll try to simplify it a little bit.
No, dude, I'm all. This is
ears.
Okay, so since we don't have any confirmation that the puppet did get destroyed as well with the other animatronics, and let's say that the puppet knew that Springtrap, the Purple Man, is still alive, he's still the marionette is still in some way or form got recreated in a sense and turned into Baby. Baby being the only living animatronic, which would explain why it's the only one that has this grim look to it, that looks like it can kill and it's freaking out, while the other ones are kind of acting normal. When you can see in the trailer for the sister location, you see that the other ones are acting exactly as if they were on stage, while Baby is still standing there still until the spotlight is brought onto it. Now, I want to say that maybe that's just the whole show effect. Maybe, they're trying to announce everyone else and build up the hype, but I don't think so. I think Baby is alive and well, knowing exactly what's going on and wanting to still defeat the Purple Man, or maybe the pink guy, said in other theories that is still possibly alive. Who knows? That would explain why the phone dude suddenly disappears. Maybe it's correlating between this and that. The phone dude is in this. Actually, no, let's scrap that. Let's just continue on with what I was saying. But what if Baby itself controlled the other animatronics? Which is why in this game, those ones would go on a rampage because they're being manipulated by Baby itself, because he's the puppeteer, quote unquote.
You mean sheep? But yeah.
It's
Clearly a sheep. No, I'm kidding.
Baby being the animatronic is a sheep, but the ghost itself possessing Baby, we just don't know.
We don't know. It's them.
There is another thing about Baby. When you're looking at the other animatronics and the spotlight hits them, it's fine. But then when it gets close up onto Baby, her eyes light up.
And they do this weird. If you listen, it does this weird.
Like it works.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? It's like something you would hear when you start up not a vacuum, maybe something like a. It's like a little slow. It's like a little hum, like something. For some reason, it makes me think of Star Fox of all things, like a little.
I understand that.
If you.
Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off just one more time, Elliot, and then I'll let you go. But to also add on to my theory, you don't know what we've been through. That could be the puppet, because if this is somehow taking place after FNAF 3, the puppet's the only one that's been through all of this. And even though it's saying you don't know what we've been through, it's considering itself with all the other animatronics, because it's been there, done that with all the other past animatronics, and now it's you don't know what we've been through. And don't hold it against us, because let's say that this is a new security guard dealing with all this stuff. Don't hold it against us. Yeah. It's just what we've been doing for years.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's like Amanda Pony. It's not that we don't trust you. It's we do. We love you too. It's just that here, Freddy's, we have a few rules. Kind of
taking from I forget quote unquote.
Manda Pony survived the note.
Or Manda Pony.
Yeah.
Amanda Pony.
Yes. Yeah. No.
And it's kind of like this. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the minigame Give Gifts, Give Life. That's probably what it is. It's just gone on to a higher scale.
I feel like that's the thing.
What, give gifts? Wait, you mean when the give gifts, give life? You mean how one started up, one started up, one started up, one started up?
You know how in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 where you played as the puppet?
Yeah. I know
that's what it is. He's giving them new life, because even if the spirits of the kids were free, they're still not free.
Damn, that sucks. Dang, I had a theory that it just left in my head, then it just went away in my head. But it was my thing was, because I knew there was going to be conflicting, what if, Scott pulls another troll and it's hey, this is still in the past. It's well, how does it look futuristic? And I was telling this to Elliot earlier, well, maybe it can be one of those stories where, even though it's in the 80s, it can be one of those things where it's set in the future. So even though it's the 80s, it's future 80s? That makes any sense?
Yeah, I understand. It's just how, in Back to the Future, they predicted that in 2014, or 2016, we were all supposed to have all this futuristic stuff, but we don't. We're still living in poor times.
Yeah, so maybe it's something like that. And with looking, with what you said, the whole, maybe it might have been somatic, but to me, it's more I saw it more looking at this, and, Baby is just, don't hold it against us. It's it also seems like some sort of a rehearsal thing, okay, right now, it's we'll do the thing later, but right now, it's showtime. And thinking about, I kind of am going along with the whole you don't know what we've been through, but it could just be, I am so sorry if I become a broken record, and because you could be right with it could be all of the kids, if anything. In fact, with you bringing up the pink guy, I always had that strong theory too. I mean, I had double theories where it could be just one guy, but then the other theory was what wait, that could be a different dude. And because me watching a lot of criminal drama shows, it's like, oh god, wait, there was another guy. It's like, yeah,
It's true.
and yeah, it's like even if Springtrap got away, it's like there's the other dude. Oh god. It's like mind blown. Oh my goodness, where am I going with this?
I gotta add on. I gotta add on to that, Amanda. A lot of the time with crimes, not a lot of the time, but most of the time when there's a crime that's being made, there's always an accomplice.
Yes.
Rather that
Yeah.
accomplice is like helping full like 100%, or if they're just kind of like there, not being the accomplice on purpose, but kind of getting involved by accident, something like that. But to also.
I think. Sorry.
But to also add on to the last thing, it's really short. When you hear, "Don't hold it against us," I don't think that's Baby's voice, because in the FNAF World Update 2 ending, you hear this voice saying, I forget exactly quote unquote, I'm going to put the video so that everyone can hear what I'm talking about.
The show will begin momentarily. Everyone, please stay in your seats.
With that, you hear an entirely different voice compared to what's being said in the trailer. So what if it's a different animatronic?
Oh god, thank you because that just reminded me. Because that's the thing that Scott always had, was that leave out one animatronic or something as a surprise. Like I remember like in
Foxy!
FNAF 1. Yeah, he showed up Foxy, and then in FNAF 2, Balloon Boy and Marionette.
And Golden Freddy.
And FNAF 3, Golden Freddy for FNAF 1 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, that too. And then FNAF 3, those who knew better would know, okay, no, who else he's gonna bring? Oh, it turns out the entire Phantoms. Okay, here, yeah, come to the party.
But they don't
And
kill
then
you.
4. Well, yeah, but still.
We don't kill you, but we fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah, and then in FNAF 4, what was it, Fredbear?
Golden Fredbear and Nightmare.
Yeah, Fredbear, Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare. Yeah, and so now it's gonna be like, okay, who's it gonna be this time?
Alright, let's go into our last final thoughts, guys. Quick, because I know that we're probably over 16 minutes.
Actually, yeah,
Me in here?
almost half an hour.
Oh, gee. Well,
here?
well, that's on Skype. No one
No,
will know that.
I'm checking the Audacity. It's like almost half an hour.
Well, knowing me, I would take forever, so yeah, I'm not surprised.
Alright, then let's wrap things up with our last final thoughts, guys. Amanda, go.
Well, my final thoughts was, of course, as you heard when I watched it this morning, it was like, holy shit. And will this add more things? Will it end more things? Will it, I just had the word, will it patch up things that we were wondering, or will it leave us I am repeating myself, I'm so sorry. Will it give us answers? Will it leave us more questions? Will we finally get to know why the hell the fan is there? I don't know.
Stay tuned on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh god damn it. No, but I am, while I know I'm not gonna play it, I am curious to see how their jump scares would work, because my thought was, I told this to Elliot, was when they showed the jump scare, so to speak, from Baby, someone made a gif of it, and I thought, wait a minute, could their faces also be like that because they're running at us? But then, so I'm just somewhat curious to see how their jump scares would be, and because, again, the speakers, because I did hear they're going to have voice acting, so I'm also very curious to know how what the voices are going to be, because I know for sure Mr. Creepypasta is not going to voice Freddy. He's my voice headcanon, I'm sorry. But no, it's fine. But I am curious to know how the voice is, and funny to know if Scott will also pull some funny moments like, you won't get tired of my voice, will you? But yeah, I am very curious to see how they all play and react, and I'm also very interested to see. I won't mind whatever happens, if I'm trying my best to wrap this up. If whether or not it becomes in the past, in the future, this or that, up, down, all around, I don't care. I wouldn't mind, because I'm pretty chill. Yep, I'm pretty chill.
Elliot?
seeing that first teaser image of Sister Location has got me pretty hyped. And seeing this trailer and realizing what we're gonna have to go through has me even more hyped and more curious, because every time the franchise gets a new game, the lore keeps getting expanded.
Yep.
And that's what I love about it. I love exploring the lore. I love discussing the lore and like these theories that we could come up with and try to figure out what happened.
It's like somewhere out there someone's got like a whole board and you got that red string thing going on.
Yes.
Where it's like, this is the thing. How did this start? How did this go? Da da da. And it all links back to this one thing.
I honestly think that this will be somewhat in the future. Don't know how far, but I would say somewhere in the future. And with what we've been shown, I want to know if the gameplay is changing as the franchise always did. Because if we're seeing some movement that we're getting, like when we saw the character going through the vents, which might be the player, it's gotten me very curious, and I just want this game to be released already. So
yes, we can get some desolate hope. I'm sorry.
Damn.
We will.
I'm sorry.
It's making me feel quite chipper.
It's chipper, son. All the balloon boys that Elliot can handle. And the clowns will surround him, and he will remember why he was afraid of the dark.
Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to say real quick. With my fear of clowns as well, this is gonna make the experience a lot more scary for me. So.
Yes, because all of you don't know by now, what the heck? Elliot has a massive fear of clowns.
Fucking hate him.
You can you can thank his mother for that.
And I've abused the fear.
Fucking hate him.
Well,
dazed.
in my final thoughts, well, I'm a potato, and it's Elliot's fault. See, my hand clap is working now.
Good, it still works.
Okay, well, I've said all that I have said. In fact, I am ready. My body is ready for this game. Elliot's body is ready for this game. Amanda's body is ready for this game. I was about to say her body is ready for it's Freddy's. Are you ready for Freddy? I don't know.
Are you ready for Freddy, or are you Freddy for ready?
Both.
I mean, after all, it's me, so who cares?
But without any further ado, we've had a good amount of topic for everyone to listen to, and I hope you guys stuck around for the end of this video. But if you guys liked what you heard, if you want to subscribe to not only my channel, but also to Elliot and Amanda's channel, their channels will be in the description below, or whatever they'd like to get subscribers for. And
What?
and what are your theories, your thoughts? What did you notice that we didn't? And if you have anything you want to say, leave a comment in the description below. Oops, I mean the comment section below.
Now everyone's gonna get a personal message with Dave's login information.
And with that said, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.